Today we are going to start another series of lecture that's about the asphalt. So let me tell you first of all, I will just define it briefly that this asphalt is dark brown to black hydrocarbon highly viscous material obtained by the distillation of petroleum residue. This is the brief definition of this asphalt, that starting from dark brown to black hydrocarbon highly viscous material which is obtained by the distillation of the residue. Actually, I want to tell you one thing. Roads and highway is the single largest user of this material. Single largest user means कि 85% of total is being used. Road and highway user approximately 85% of the total. Why? Because in hot mixed asphalt, either it is for the base course or wearing course, asphalt works as waterproofing. Thermoplastic. And viscoelastic adhesive. It is just brief definition about this material which I have written over here for you people to understand that what is the asphalt and where we are using in the road and what is its function of this asphalt in the hot mix design. Now after this I will go about the production of this asphalt, that how this asphalt is being produced from this residue. So I will just show you this block diagram, that how we are going to get it. Although it is having its own science, it is very big chemistry, but here for your understanding I will just give you brief introduction. For example, production of asphalt. You know, this is the storage. Storage for what? For crude oil. Crude oil means the oil, raw oil which is taken out from the earth is known as our crude oil. After this crude oil, we are going to have its second stage known as refinery. After this refinery, distillation. Now let me close this procedure, refinery and distillation, in one dash diagram. That this refining and distillation is done over here. Now the end product obtained after this distillation is sent for another job. This is known as condensation and cooling. So let me write down only cooling. Cooling stage / condensation. If you will look at this diagram from this condensation, let me show you this area. Which I have marked this green. Actually, this area, this is our residual material, residual, which is heavier and it is at the bottom. There are fumes over here. From this, the first product which we are going to get, some process will be done over here. This first product which we are going to get from this known as gasoline. This second, actually these are the simple of the process. The second we are going to get kerosene. And this third, which we are getting over here, this is diesel. Diesel oil. This block is the representation of process. So let me write down P inside. P mean process. This P mean process. After the processing, we are going, first stage we will get gasoline, second we are going to get kerosene, third we are going to get this diesel. Now this is the residual material. Now I will come to this one. After this residual material, let me write down over here. This is residual. Residual or residuum. From this residuum, we are going to process this one. After this process, we are going to get three types of this material. Number one, asphalt cement. This is the first product which we have obtained. Let me write down, this is number one. Second, cut back asphalt. This is number two. And third one, emulsified asphalt. This is number three. So from here we can say that this asphalt is basically divided into three types after this processing. First one is the asphalt cement, second one is the cut back asphalt, and third one is the emulsified asphalt. Now I am going to rub it and I will explain each of these briefly, that what is the asphalt cement, what is the cut back asphalt, and what is the emulsified asphalt. First one, asphalt cement. The first product which we are going to get after this processing of this residual material is the asphalt cement. So this advanced asphalt cement is also hydrocarbon with a different molecular weight, and it is also the viscoelastic material. So keep this thing in mind, it is viscoelastic material. With the following properties. First property, viscous. What's the meaning of viscous? Mean fluid at high temperature. This is the meaning of viscous. Second property, elastic. What's the meaning of elastic? Solid at low temperature. Third one, it is semi-solid. At room temperature. Fourth one, this material is temperature dependent. Form good bond with the aggregate at certain temperature. At certain temperature. Certain temperature mean at all temperature, it's not going to coat the aggregate, because for coating to the aggregate it should be in the viscous form. So it means some high temperatures are required. So that's why it's this word is property 5 is related to the property 1, and I have written over here that form good bond with the aggregate. It means it's going to coat the aggregate very well only if it is in the viscous form. It means at a high temperature, and that's why a certain temperature is required for this one. Now, after writing these properties of this asphalt cement, let me tell you about its types or the grades. From the engineering point of view, when we are studying the uses of this asphalt, we are using either penetration grade and second we are using viscosity grade. For the penetration grades, normally taken 40 to 50, 60 to 70, 85 to 100, 120 to 150, and 200 to 300. This is the penetration grade used for this our asphalt cement. For this viscosity grade, sometimes it is written as AC, sometimes it is written as VG, but in American farm we are using it AC, but in India I have seen that they people are using VG. Let me write down AC. AC 2.5, AC 5, AC 10, AC 20 and AC 40. So this is a just brief introduction about this asphalt cement and about this penetration graded system and the viscosity graded system, and in my coming lectures I will explain it in more detailed way, and thank you very much for seeing this introduction.